Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you my setting videos and just like how I usually just warm up for either a game day or like any practice or anything I really want to do. So, just a quick overview of my settings. I have all of this shit pretty default. I have diffuser pickup on both, just because it's nicer. My HUD's pretty usual. I have action reminders, which is like, say I want to barricade this, I only shows the input on, and I play with icons and outlines on. If you sometimes outlines are trolls, but I prefer it. I also, if you see, I don't play with the dot in my crosshair. I don't know why. I just prefer not having the dot. It was only really useful for when you could like hold frag grenades or whatever, so you could time it better. But since the dot's not there anymore, it's kind of useless. Audio, I play on night mode. I think night mode's better than hi-fi. Hi-fi, I'm pretty sure the only like big difference is that gunshots are like louder on hi-fi. But I don't think that's too useful. But that's just my opinion. I prefer to play on night mode. I usually play at 100 volume, but just because I'm in like a training thing, I'm just at the volume lower. I play 1440, 920 by 1440. Most people play 1080, but I've just been on 1440 for some reason the whole time, and there's no reason for me to switch. I play 4384. I think you should only play 1610, like 9087 and shit like that, or 4390 and 84. I think any other kind of combination is a little useless. I think 32 could be okay, depending on. But I think 1610 and 43 are just the best by far. And I play on 70 brightness. I think anywhere between a range of 60 and 70 brightness is good for this game. Graphics. I kind of troll my graphics. I'm not gonna lie. Everything you should probably have is on low besides shadow. You should have these on medium. The only reason I play on low shadows is because I played on low shadows because like I thought whenever I swapped to PC, I was like, oh, every graphic needs to be on low, right? So I never played with like actual shadows on. So whenever I actually tried to swap to medium shadows, I think I tried to like I think 6 months from like ago. I think now. I could not do it, dude. The shadows were so distracting for me. I could not fucking do it. It was messing me up. For controls, I play 1313, 25 for all sites. I like having a faster hip ADS because I think it just helps with just general movement and then like crosshair placement. Um, and I would also recommend playing just a higher hip, lower ADS. I do play like a really low ADS, so if you want to increase it, but if you don't want to play like a standard ADS like I have for all, here's like what I think is the best for each site. It's kind of what I tested out, but I prefer 25 for all. Also, I think Siege rewards like a higher sensitivity in general. Not saying you need to play like a crazy high sense or anything, or like even a sense as high as mine. But if you ever feel like you want to change your settings, I would usually recommend increasing it before lowering it. If you don't play a high sense already, I think Siege definitely benefits a higher sensitivity than most other games. I play toggle lean and then like hold crouch. I think toggle lean's the only like interesting thing here, and toggle crouch. Some people like to play hold crouch because then you can like get really fast crouches and shit. But I don't know. If you can see on my keyboard, if you can't tell already, I use left shift as crouch, and I don't like distracting my pinky. I don't know why, because it's kind of a useless finger. It's not like I use it that much, but I don't know. You'll find with most of my binds, it's out of like the convenience and like efficiency for me. I play most normal binds. The only like crazy ones I would say is that I have a prone on T, and then I have like sprint on left control and crouch on left shift. Just because it's just easier and accessible, and plus I don't use my pinky that much. Also, one thing before I go, remember sensitivity is also like setup preference. So I play like super lay and artisan. So like maybe I don't even need to play this highest sense because I have a fast mouse pad and also like a super light mouse. And I also have like a lottery room. I don't know if you can see on my cam. Like it's really easy for me just to spin my mouse around like very fast and everything. So just be aware of that. Like don't like force sensitivity that doesn't work with your setup either. I think that's also very important. Privacy doesn't matter. Accessibility. Play 100 opacity, and I usually switch between red or yellow. I actually do think the best crosshair color is probably light green, but I always just like the look of red and yellow more. I like playing 100 opacity. I know some people like to lower it to like 90, 80, or even lower. I just don't like it. I like my like the color to be strong. I don't know why. It's just a preference. Blue and red, just so I can see enemy gadgets easier. Basically, any color for each works. Just don't use orange. Orange is the worst out of these three. And then yeah, I think that's mostly like the settings thing over it. The way I warm up is I don't really free for all. I used to free for all, but I don't know. I think free for alling for me just got really boring and kind of useless. So I kind of just do the new map training mode. If you haven't tried it, I think it's really good. So basically, you pick a map. I think there's only 5. Then you can pick attack or defense, and then it just spawns these kind of bots around the different sites of the maps. You can either have pings on or pings not on. I recommend doing pings not on or whatever. And the bots do like vary location too, and like different spawns and everything. And I kind of just run a couple of these on defense and attack on different maps, and that's kind of my warm up pretty much. I don't like to do any crazy warm up. Like I don't aim train or anything. I think aim training is kind of useless, but that's personal preference and everything. Never really found it, but I think just having like a nice little warm up to get your like basically just get your like hands and like everything just like kind of activated, like making feeling its groove. If I am doing like an actual like long ass warm up, I may do like a free for all, or usually what I actually do is like do a standard or quick match just to get like actual like realistic gunfights, because I think free for all just creates bad habits for the way you take gunfights and everything, and don't practice it pretty much. But as you can see, I pretty much just walk around just doing my thing. And yeah, that's pretty much how I warm up. I also don't play on English. I actually play on Russian characters. That's just a preference thing. Don't do that. Play on like your native language or whatever. But I'm Russian, so, or I'm part Russian, so it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to see like the characters and everything. But yeah, that's everything. If you have any questions, I guess I'll just that's it. I don't know if you can really see on the camera well, but I use a 65% Yuki aim keyboard, Artisan mouse pad, pink superlight. This is like a shitty like $25 Logitech like desk mouse pad. I don't know the exact monitor I have, but obviously it's 240 hertz and everything. But yeah, uh, I don't change my settings much. Like the only thing I said is I changed the accessibility, like the red and yellow. Also, screen shake off. This is like horribly scripted and everything, but have screen shake off. It's just a must. But yeah, if I ever change any settings, I'll put it in like a description of the video or whatever. But yeah, I'm hoping to post like some comp clips here and probably next month, probably after SI. So like think about it like 3 days after SI, I should probably have a new video just so I can post some cooler clips and everything. So yeah, see you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.